What's up guys, it's Katie, welcome back to Steal the Spotlight. Today I was supposed to be filming a styling trends I hate video. That was until I realized I don't actually hate any trends. So of course I did what any sane YouTuber would do. I turned to you guys over on Instagram and asked what trends you cannot stand at the moment, and wow, did you let me have it. Honestly, a lot of the responses were things that I style fairly frequently. So love that for me. But I have chosen the top 5 responses. I'm gonna try and style them in a couple of different ways. So fingers crossed, at least one of the looks will change your mind, but no money back guarantees on this one, guys. Okay, I can't help myself, and I am starting out with the trend I wear the most out of all of these, which is of course my good friend snake print. I love this so much that I pretty much own it in every item possibly imaginable. So I honestly could have done a full video with like 20 ways to style it. But if you are someone who's skeptical on this trend, or really any trend in general, I think the biggest tip is to try and style it in accessory form first. In this particular case, I decided to go with this pair of snake print boots, and the thing I love about this is it's not too overwhelming. You can throw this on with literally just one of your go-to everyday outfits of jeans and a plain shirt, and it just spices it up and gives a trend element to the look. Since the print on these boots are black and white, I decided to pair it back with an all black look. I think that this looks really like blogger, sophisticated sort of thing. Although snake print was definitely the most singled out, there was also quite a few responses just for animal print in general. So if you're looking for like an entry-level animal print, if you will, may I recommend a trusty old zebra, because for starters it is black and white, making it quite easy to work with, but also like honestly not too dissimilar from a plain striped t-shirt as well, which means that it's pretty easy to style. Just throw on your striped t-shirt, wear it exactly how you usually would, and then switch it out for the zebra print instead, and all of a sudden you have a slightly less classic approach to the look and something a little bit more funky if that's what you're into. Honestly, out of all the trends, I think the hardest one to change your mind on is definitely going to be black pants, because if you hate these, I feel like that's it. You're gonna hate them for life. They're not your thing, but they definitely were highly requested, so I still wanted to feature them. I feel like the most common way that you kind of see these on like Insta baddies are with a little crop top and a blazer, which is a look that I've dabbled in the past, but honestly, I'm just a little bit over it. Pretty much now I reserve bike pants for just like really casual looks while I'm walking the dog. So I decided to style that in a similar vein today and just go with a really oversized sweatshirt. I mean, in other words, all I'm trying to say is just treat bike pants exactly the same as you would a pair of leggings. Next up, we got ourselves some neon, and you might be like, hold up, Katie, I don't actually see any neon on this rack, but I guess my version is like a muted take on neon, if you will. I don't think that's actually a thing, but that's what I'm rolling with. This is definitely what I wear when I kind of want to get on board with that trend. I'm sure you've seen me style this turtleneck a lot. It is my go-to. Again, a tip that I think you can apply to a bunch of different trends. If you didn't want to go down the accessories route, you could also opt for finding the trend in a very basic wardrobe staple sort of piece. For example, the turtleneck, which obviously you can style with pretty much anything, but instead of going for your more neutral color, just switch it out for whatever neon shade is calling your name. I feel like one of the reasons why neon is hated on so much is possibly because it's often associated with that lycra 80s trend we've seen a lot of recently as well. Obviously, Kim Kardashian has really thrown that in our face, so maybe just like switch up how you're consuming the trend. Neon doesn't necessarily mean you have to opt for one of those super skin tight dresses. I have this little option, which I think is such a sweet, delicate sort of silhouette, perfect for spring, summer. And again, neon is one of those trends where you can really insert it in very small doses, whether it's in a belt, or I think it's actually really pretty to just be included in a slight stripe throughout a pattern. I don't know how neon this actually shows up on camera, but it's definitely a very highlighter yellowy green in person, but because it is a sheer material, it kind of just downplays it a little bit. Honestly, still just a little bit salty about this next one because I didn't think y'all would go and do me dirty like this, but wow, you came back with the #1 response being low-rise jeans. Yeah, no, I am not about to make these look good. Not a fan of these. I suppose I lied in the beginning because this would have to be the only trend that I truly do hate. I mean, but I don't hate it on everyone. Some people can really make this work. I am not one of them. I have quite short legs and a long torso, so having anything low-waisted just really accentuates not great proportions. So I've tried my best, and you know, honestly, I feel like if you're gonna go for a low rise, may as well go all out with those Y2K vibes. Kind of took my inspo from a bit of a Beyonce moment, and also definitely a lot of inspiration on I Am Gia at the moment. Those are the sort of people who can make this look work. But yeah, there's only one outfit for this concept, and do not expect to see me styling these again anytime soon. Okay, lucky last is tie-dye, and this isn't something I have a lot of in my wardrobe. However, I have seen some really cool ways to style it recently, so I don't know, I might get more on board with this one soon, but currently the main way I wear it is literally just in this Harley Davidson shirt, which usually I wear to bed. I figured that may not suffice for this video though, so I'm also going to be styling this sheer mesh shirt, and it's a very subtle nod to the tie-dye, I suppose, because the fabric is sheer. It kind of washes the print out a little bit, and it's also in a very muted color palette as it is. It almost kind of leans kind of like cloud-like, I suppose. I don't know, there's something about it that I do quite like, but honestly, not too sure how I'm gonna style it, so I guess you guys will just be seeing that in the cutaways now. So that was me styling trends you hate. Let me know how you felt about this video. Are these the trends that you guys hate the most at the moment? Let me know which ones you're not liking, and also, did I manage to change your mind on any? I don't know, probably not, but let me know your thoughts and any other videos you guys want to see on my channel. Of course, I'm always doing fashion content, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next one. Mwah!